Ooh. Get rid of the game. That's not what I'm looking for. Bum, bum, bum. Just getting all my screens shed up. Been a rough one. Been a rough morning. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Boom, boom, boom. Weird that it shows like an outline of it. The hell? Oh, you know what? Bum, bum, bum. No, that is weird. That is how it is. Interesting. Let's go to settings. No, I guess there's no way to make it a normal sized window. Unless I could just shape scale it. No. That is just how it goes. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Weird. Huh. Sorry, I'm also doing a little bit of logistics right now. Hi, Smokey. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to handle a little bit of chaos for the panel tonight, to make sure it still happens. So I apologize. Howdy, Auntie. Sorry, I'm handling a little bit of chaos right now. I thought I had another person, but it turns out I didn't, so I'm scrambling. I think I got it all together now. Pretty fantastic. Well, ish. Kind of chaos, but... sorry about the lack of content. I'm setting up for tonight's panel because it's chaos. Sorry. Producing these things isn't always the most fun. Oh yeah, I wanted to try this. This is probably dumb, adding another live stream low target when I'm already having trouble. Rats, tails, and more. I'm trying to be interactive. I apologize. Again. I'm an ultra failer. Let me pull up Vidya. Papa Meat. No, I'm not going to play a Papa Meat video. No. I am the boringest content creator in the world at the moment, and I know that. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Fuck. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Ba-ba-bum. Drawing a table in front of a window. Nice. Doing some art. Art is fun. Let's get some kind of just free flowing it. Why not? All right. I was just going crazy. Why not? Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. Yeah, super chill, quiet stream. Like nothing, literally nothing happening. Just a cool, cute picture on the screen of like That's the best way to let creativity flow. You just kind of start doing something and see what happens. Better than a stagnant mind. All right. Regardless, I've got enough people for the panel tonight. I hope. As long as we don't get a bunch of people backing out. We'll see. Okay, I wanted to hit this button to go live on Kick. For the first time in a long time, I am live on Kick. Look at that. Check that shit out. Yeah. Up in the corner. Live on Kick. Live on Kick. No, I think I'm good at the moment. Even if one person drops, I'll still have enough people, so that's good. And there's only one person that I think might drop, so should be golden. I'm hoping not. All right. Oh no. I don't have any saved progress. All right. That's good. That's good. Get to start where everybody else starts. Well, kind of. These, I think, are normally blocked off. And these two. I think normally these are all, everything past these first two is blocked off. So I'll start the game like everybody else. We'll go with, so they're both nature domain, neutral domain. The difference is nocturnal predator, so that could be like a werewolf type creature, I think, and magic, or animal senses and harmony. Let's go with this one, because this one's more difficulty. I don't know. We're just going to go with normal difficulty. What was I on? I don't know. I don't even know how I got to whatever I was at. Alright, we'll go normal difficulty, yep. It's a lot of crap. But thank you for the suggestion, Auntie. I appreciate it. Alright. I want a kind of long video for background that I know I won't get hit for. That's why I was using Destiny. Destiny does long videos and he never copy strikes people. I could do Hassan, but ugh, really not a huge Hassan fan. That's not a challenge I want to do right now. Try not to eat challenge. Where they just show you delicious food over and over again to see if you get hungry. She wasn't ready. Interesting. Let's see if I can find a Destiny video. Like I said, those are usually good. They're all like the same video. What the fuck? Ooh, I know what we could do. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's pull up a Vosh video.
Rumors that there was more trouble afoot. Rumor.
Let's watch Vaush react to Hassan and YTEmpDave debate. See how that goes. That sounds fun, right? That's a fun one. Open it up a bit. Should be fitting nicely. All right. Let's go.
More trouble afoot.
All right. There we go. We got a video.
I think shelter should be guaranteed. I think food should be guaranteed.
So we're going to go with this guy.
Again, we want the capitalist society and all the good things that benefits
So,
us.
natural predator is what we're guaranteed
So
to start with.
the
Characters have
decommodification of the food and
increased
housing industry,
visibility
which I think is
range,
great.
width, perception,
Just those two
destiny at
policies
night.
alone, if enacted in America, would make America like probably the closest to socialism of any country on earth right now. So that's I think that's cool. You know, I know where this is going to go. I know that they're going to argue. I think one of the things that commies or lefties or whatever do that bothers me a little bit is it seems like they are often very bad at identifying what to be happy about. If people hear Ethan say like, oh, I like capitalism, I think it's done good, but then he talks about how he thinks that like you should decommodify essential goods and protect the rights of workers. There's like an underlying set of moral beliefs that Ethan holds which are favorable to us and morally good. You know, I guess what I'm saying is I would take a sincere, heartfelt, genuine social democrat over a LARPy ML any day. Like a billion trillion times over.
Good. But so we want all the good things, but at the same time, it does, if it's unchecked, it makes society, the distribution of wealth and like the stability of society goes totally off keel. And if you need a job to provide food and shelter, then again, that's the capitalism, right? So you have to guarantee those things. So I think work, food, and shelter should be guaranteed rights of people.
I'm like a kid. See, that's like mom and dad are over here, and I'm in the middle. I'm little.
Okay, so we'll add a hunter.
And education.
And healthcare.
Right, and healthcare should be too, yeah. I mean, those are even like the three most.
They can
basic,
add a scavenger or demonic loyalty.
And education should be too. You're right. Like, and it makes sense to me because you want to exist in this world where it's all about money. It's all about market forces and all this shit. You can't just regulate on the top. You have to regulate on the bottom too to control for the outcome.
Sure.
So yeah, you are. So far, this all seems based. I don't know like if this is going to go in a negative direction because this seems quite good as I understand it.
I think you just described as almost social democrats.
Children,
I mean,
they'll grow.
This is what think like FDR Democrat.
I love his second Bill of Rights.
Yeah, Democrats pre like 1970s.
At a gather.
Dude,
I don't know if
a
that's
craftsman.
true. I think this would be closer to
at a warrior.
Social democrats in Europe in like the 1920s. The ones who were generally aligned with the socialists in some
I
cases,
only have 5 to work with overall.
Luxembourg
That's not
didn't
good.
think that socialism was viable.
All right, that'll have to work.
Presently, but a lot of them were motivated by pretty similar, I guess,
sure,
ideological
whatever.
inclinations. Yeah, it's pretty extreme.
Hi, Lauren. How are you today?
Most social democrats would advocate for like full decommodification.
I'm mostly good. I had a lot of scrambling to do this morning, but I think we're good.
Kind of prevailing wisdom at the time.
The second Bill of Rights would have been the greatest thing that happened to this country, man. That's crazy. Ethan, describe one good thing about capitalism. First of all, I think it's like the natural
Chicken boy.
inclination.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, fuck, dude. Is this whole thing gonna be like Hassan's side of the fans being really toxic?
I am the chosen one.
If you want to move people over to the left, you do not listen to them go on a spiel about how they want to like do all these great things. And they're like, okay, but you're still a capitalist. Explain why you should be put up against the wall. So, you know, like a 12-year-old type that out.
Of some people, like I don't think it's even realistic to say I want to live in like a perfect communistic society because that just doesn't work. It's antithetical to human nature. But I do think there are good things of.
I don't like human nature arguments. I think Ethan is wrong there. But we can continue.
Capitalism.
Yeah, scrambling for the panel, trying to make it work.
A sense of innovation that happens when people are motivated by money and pushed to do certain ideas and to invest in certain ideas that like the government isn't doing. I don't hate the idea of like people who
I agree.
can be successful. I think it's good that people can achieve.
People want a lot of weird things that they call rights, but I don't know. I still think the freedom of speech is huge. I think it has to come before anything else. The freedom of speech is the one thing that we have that a lot of other countries wish they have. It's the thing that makes us different from everybody else. Because no matter what, we're able to speak against our government however we want. In a lot of other countries, you can't even have that kind of conversation. I wouldn't limit any speech unless it's calling for violence. I think the way our hate speech or our speech laws work is great. But the problem is, like, I don't like penalizing people who are willing to do their share for people who aren't. That's one of the issues that I have with a lot of the social safety nets and stuff. They're easily abusable. Like, I'm perfectly capable of working. I'm currently not, but I'm also not taking any money from government. But if I decided, like, to go on welfare or something when I'm perfectly capable of working just because I'm lazy, that's not, I don't think that's something that we should support. We should try to get that out of the yeah, exactly. Social safety nets should be an emergency type thing, not a lifestyle type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Just remember, without the cosmic seed, a special divine artifact, you cannot build a village. You are bestowed one, and
Oh,
may
poop.
try to gain
I never
another
put
later,
the StreamYard
but
up.
it will never be plentiful. So take care where you choose to settle. And if you do not want to build a village, you may use the seed to craft a special object or resurrect a fallen friend. Now go, explore and conquer.
Weird. Bum, bum, bum. If you want to chat about it, feel free to pop in. My eyes are a little off today. Wonky. I still think it's penalizing if the person who's working is the one paying into all these programs, but they're not the one benefiting in any way. Scour some old ruins for loot. You notice you're not the first to arrive. Investigate. I saw the unicorns on panel and I had to show my support for the unicorns. I can't just leave you. The group does not see you yet, but this may change at any moment. As you approach the other group, you realize it's too late. That it is a Striga waiting to ambush you. Allow it to bite me as I run away. Deal. Golden. Why can I not see resources? There we go. No, that's a bad stopping place.
So, as tradition has it, your gods sent me to guide your first steps on this new and bewildering island. To get us started, check what resources you have near you. There's a toggle right next to the mini-map.
I see them. Ooh, darkwood for silver. You get darkwood and silver clay. Jesus, that would actually be a pretty decent spot to set up. The unicorns were intimidated. Go there. Let's set up a camp. He wanted me to cook something, so I gotta go to the cooking section. I don't have enough food. Confirm. Not gonna work. I don't even know why I'm trying. But I can gather a bunch of stuff while I'm here. Ooh, close. It'll take 2 days regardless, so do that and then swap. Hey, these two had a kid. No, they didn't. They found a kid. Nice, nice. So now I have 2 adults and 3 kids. Great. Go here. Boom, boom. Golden. Perhaps it needs help. Sure. I'm gonna try to free the bird. This is gonna not work well. That's the only one that can actually like kind of do much of anything. It's a 7 hit versus a 4 hit. You take one and I'll only take a small amount of damage, so yeah, that's fine. Summon a wolf. Oh jeez. It only has 8 hit points, really? That's a big yikes. End turn. I can probably tank a little bit. Oh, never mind. We've only got 2 points left to put, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 points left. 1, 2, 3. So what I'll do is I'll summon another wolf. Those wolves are actually kind of weak. I'm a little disappointed. I guess I can only do it once. Never mind. Oh. I don't know if I want to do that. Crap. I'll just wait and put another copy of this guy. Alright, here goes nothing. Let's hope. I don't think this is going to go very well. Pretty sure the wolf's going to die first turn. I'm doing pretty freaking good, Dr. Data. I don't even know what your Discord picture is. I don't remember what it was in Tom's. I'm not going to confirm yet just because I'm not 100% sure who's going to be on there. I do agree that the mental health crisis right now is pretty bad. And we should probably do something to address it, but I'm not sure what to do to address it. Oh yeah, the unicorn and the Kool-Aid. I forgot about that. I guess there's only one target for the skill. And it chooses the other one. That's not bad. I guess I was wrong. We can get through this. We can do it. We can make it. We can make it if we try. Just the few of us. Thea and I. Oh, and I forgot. Even if I take damage, it's not that bad. It doesn't actually come through as damage. If I remember correctly. On this, because it's a challenge. We did it. Oh no, I guess it does come through as damage. Only 3 overall, though. Not bad at all. Triple triad, this is not. No. Well, I mean, kinda. It has its similarities.
Yummy.
Has cards.
And here, one must have a good drink too.
True.
Now, the same way you cooked, you can also craft.
Yeah, I got you. Did I cook something? I didn't think I did. I set it to cook something, but nobody ever cooked anything. She gone. Alright. Can leave camp. Time to explore. Well. Also, if anybody wants to hop in, stream link is there. Doesn't look like Kick is working for me. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble streaming to Kick. Maybe I got banned. I was trying to stream on Kick, but apparently Kick did not want me to stream on it. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Can we manage to get it? Nope. Can I craft anything in that time? No, definitely not. I'm not starting with a lot of extra stuff. So I got a limited time to find where I'm going. Interesting. There's meat. Might want meat. I tried. Too late now. Kid about to get out. Was I not showing up? What? Oh, on kick? I'm so confused. Oh, in the back on StreamYard? No, I didn't see you back there. What the hell? StreamYard is broke. Let me figure it out. Maybe I linked the wrong thing. Wah. No, that's the right one. Maybe I'm just blind and didn't see you. That's absolutely possible. True, the ladies do want to hear your voice. You have that soothing southern voice. That slow southern style. Oh, yeah, that probably had something to do with it. Or maybe I was just blind. It's definitely possible that I just wasn't paying enough attention. I got a lot going through my head. I was answering some more questions involving the thing tonight. This is why I usually skip today. Or make it a super short stream. But yesterday I was trying to get logistics together for that millionaire conversation and do a little bit for this as well. So it was rough. Okay, Lauren. I'll talk to you soon. Appreciate you popping into stream, though. You're a homie. Ooh, I do need to get wood. Hahaha. I'm gonna check this thing out. Could help. Break camp. I really need wood. It's fine. You can go here. Set up a camp. That's going to take a while to research. Those aren't going to be very useful. Can't craft anything out of just wood. Do a bit of research just for fun. Why not? It's going to take 7 turns, which is going to bring me right to like having no fuel left. I have a way to cheat and get a little bit of fuel. Oh, plus I might get some from a fight. You never know. Begin. Alright, so let's see. He is the heavy hitter on both sides. Like a boss. crap. I don't really have a lot of frontline capabilities here. Also not a lot of weapons. Absolutely need to get that guy on board again. Wood. Always. One is always giving Dave wood. I am totally out of it today. Oh no. I could have put one more thing down, but I didn't. Oh well. We'll see what happens here. This one worries me. That one's hitting hard. Wolf is gone already. Nice. That one hits hard as fuck. Yeah, he needs to die. Nice. We did it. I was a little worried on that one. Alright, we got extra food. Still no wood though. Crap. Alright, we got a little bit of leveling up here. Hi Wimbles, how you doing? Oh yeah, I meant to hit play on the video again. Sorry.
Success. In the term monetary success. I mean, that's what that means, right? I do. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's
Make Dave a spiritualist. Wits, that's usually pretty good for...
I think the right
We're just
approach
getting
to
the
this would
max
just be to hear what
increase
he's
on
saying
each
and
of
think,
them.
Okay. What are his real issues? And is there a way to pitch
Yeah, I'm
things
doing pretty
correctly?
good. I've
instance,
had
I
a
think there's an
stressful
easily
morning so
interface
far, but
for innovation,
still time for it to
success,
get better.
even within the framework
I
of
hope.
a socialist society. You know, I think that's. I think there are easy ways to make that argument. If he maybe he doesn't understand. Maybe he doesn't.
Ooh,
He
nice.
doesn't have a
Get
sort
another
of
fight.
an agreeable understanding of what communism might entail. Maybe in his mind.
Only 2 enemies, so... Definitely going there and there. That way he could take a whole shot from the spider without worrying. He can also take a shot from a spider without worrying. They all got the poison, which does 1.5 damage if there's no armor. So you kind of need the armor to absorb. Yeah. Hi Jade, how you doing? It'll get good again. It's just stressful when things aren't going right. When I'm a little worried about how things are gonna fall together in the end. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you. pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. Put my trust. Nope. Definitely not what I'm looking to do here. Let's throw that all the way over in the corner. He's got 8, so he can take a shot from the 5 guy, because he'll do 7. He can't take a shot from this. And this guy's targeting that, so we're good. And then that. And that's going to go way over there and hopefully not have to deal with anything. Oh, I was wrong. He's definitely taking a hit. Who still has to go? That gets to go. That needs to die. Earl had to die. Nah, 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 nah. Alright. Cool. Now that spider doesn't get a turn. And I just get to focus the rest of my turns on trying to take this thing out. Yeah. We did it. That wasn't very nice. Okay, good. We got meat. Only a little bit of damage, so that's good too. Alright, I'm gonna hit play on that video again. It doesn't seem like it wants to. Experiencing interruptions. Find out why. I don't want to find out why. I just want to refresh and hit play again. Why? Why you hate me, game? Or video, I should say. Look at my task manager. Really? How is my GPU being taxed that much? Get rid of that. Let's close
You can easily
some
make
stuff.
a case for innovation and success, even within the framework of a socialist society. You know, I think there are easy ways to make that argument. If he maybe he doesn't understand. Maybe he doesn't he doesn't have a sort of an agreeable understanding of what communism might entail. Maybe in his mind there would be like genuine problems.
We'll make it work.
But I think a lot of people are really quick to assume malice, I guess.
It's good. I think it's good. Yeah, right. It encourages efficient production, right? I mean, if there's a money incentive, like if everything was owned by the government, it would remove a lot of.
See, like for instance, I don't think communism is being owned by the government. I don't think socialism is everything being owned by the government either. So you can hear that and you can think, okay, so when Ethan thinks of socialism, he thinks of total government control. Now that's not socialism, so then maybe we can like correct misunderstandings. But I have a feeling that he's going to see a bunch of comments and it's going to be people like, you filthy capitalist, you know, like.
For sure.
Efficiency, perhaps, when people aren't motivated by
Absolutely,
money and
it's
stuff.
going to happen.
But this is all.
But Ethan is kind of capitalist.
Again,
which is good.
it all sounds very.
Capitalism is good.
When you describe it, because capitalism is inherently, it seems like, based on hedonism, right? It doesn't come from like an altruistic
maybe
place.
it's not. Maybe I'm wrong.
So that's why the important part is to make sure that there is altruism and humanity that is kept in this, you know, rat race, which is
We
capitalism.
can have humanity with capitalism.
I disagree with what he's saying, of course.
That's it. The second Bill of Rights, FDR tried to pass, and he was close to, man. The right of every family to a decent home, the right to adequate medical care, and the opportunity to achieve and enjoy good health. The right to adequate protection from economic fears of old age, sickness, accident, and unemployment. The right to a good education.
Yeah, but how do
He
you
was
do
going
that?
to draft the second Bill of Rights, and it was close. It was really close to passing. He was on some king shit, wasn't he? I think that capitalism is a more realistic system of governance than like fucking communism is. You know, I mean, it never works because people are inherently corrupt, and whoever's in charge.
Yeah, Demon Mama, I was just about to say that. Yeah, It seems like a lot of
What,
his
I have another
positions
fight?
here are in line with common misconceptions. Okay, I have to say, I can't blame Ethan for thinking that communism is when the government controls everything, considering he has to sit there and listen to defenses of China, not defenses of Russia, but I guess like sort of like implicit suggestions of the underlying proletarian value of these societies. Like these are correctable misconceptions.
They're going to be greedy. They're going to be corrupt. They're going to fuck everything up. It doesn't make sense to me that system could work where everybody just acts in good faith and does the right thing. As long as there's no like mega
we get the
losers in
wolf.
capitalism, if that's something we can regulate, then I do believe that it can be a
And we
benevolent thing.
get
Yeah, capitalism breeds
armor
greed,
guy.
exactly. And you know they say greed is good, and there is some truth to that in measure, right? It's
no. Why? Why is
You know,
it doing this?
it's an inherent quality of man, and
This
it
game
can
requires
sometimes
very
drive,
low-
innovation, efficiency, all this kinds of stuff.
Oh,
Vosh, to be fair,
I need this new GPU so bad.
he isn't being
It's so dumb. Yeah, I'll agree with that 100%, Auntie. Capitalism by itself isn't good, but neither is socialism or communism. Like, they need external supports to have a shot at working long term. Oh, I guess. Alright, none of these guys have ranged attacks, but he's going to be able to put... Now he won't be able to put anything else. Let's go, buddy. Get in there. I need these guys to grow up because they don't do much while they're kids. I did. There was an important time when I needed where I thought I needed bonus mods, but I was incorrect. But that's okay. I thought I would need more mods. I did it. I did it. I think I may have paused it long enough for it to buffer out.
remotely charitable to communism either, so I don't think it's too unfair if people in his chat are being a bit mean to him in turn. No, I completely disagree.
Damn,
with
that's
that,
a lot of fights.
Actually, I don't think he's being uncharitable. I think he misunderstands it. And the difference is, if you want to be a lefty, especially if you want to reach out to like a content creator who's like listening to you right there, like if you want to change
auto
people's
resolve
minds,
it.
you
Nice.
can't hear them have misconceptions and then think, oh, this filthy shill. You know, why
Let's see
not
if
just try to correct them,
maybe-
be a better example? I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I was
from
gonna
how
say I don't
Ethan
think
is
I can
talking
really
here that he's
reduce
not,
the
like an
graphics required to
ideological
run this game.
partisan against leftism. He's
The
not
Chrome
speaking
just hates
the way
me.
he is because he has like a motivation or like a bias towards dumping on the left here. He just has
Let's close some
beliefs about
additional
what communism is that he doesn't
things.
like. And I think if you can't identify the difference between those two things, like that's an issue, right? We have to be able to do that.
You think that because you benefit from it, Ethan?
At some point, ignorance is a result of uncharitability. No, no.
Let's
Okay.
try switching this
Genuine question: has Hassan ever given like an acceptable definition of socialism and communism while on the show? Like, I know he's talked
gonna
about
shrink
stuff like
myself
worker
down
rights and
into the
progressivism
corner.
and stuff, but has there been like any active effort to? So Ethan's
Manually.
exposure right now to people on the left, like at like the day this was recorded, this was like right after the whole thing with China and
Bah. We're seeing what we can do here. Yeah, I don't think any of what these guys are talking about is ever clear cut. I think they think it has a specific path. Hi, Flozzy. But it never actually does when it shakes down, because there's always a loophole. Like in communism and socialism, you run into the problem of, or maybe not socialism, but in communism, you have the problem of the people who don't want to work, or the fact that nobody would want to do the really hard or dirty or gross jobs. Like, who's going to want to clean sewers and stuff and, like, be the toilet repair guy or do the hard labor of road work in the middle of the summer? Those things aren't really, if you're not incentivizing them by paying them more than everybody else, you kind of lose any will to do it. Why would I not be a burger flipper or a content creator or some kind of artistic role if given the option between that and like doing something that's difficult, backbreaking, and miserable in some cases, like steel mills. I've worked in a steel mill at one point in my life, and that sucked. It was terrible. I hated it. But it paid good, so it was worth it. That's one of my biggest problems with like communism. And with socialism, it's like ownership by the people and stuff, but what happens when the business fails? Then all of those people get screwed. Or something like that. That's why it's nice to have a benefactor who's willing to risk a little bit more. So, I don't know. And capitalism by itself, if we didn't have social safety nets, so the roads would never get fixed, because nobody would want to invest their money in that. There's a lot of things. Policing would be a pain in the ass. But capitalism is what I consider the best system. I will, Jade. Thank you. You're the best. I appreciate you. Just a little flammable. Yeah, so are like printing presses are extremely hot. But yeah, capitalism is the system that I see working the best, but you do need some social aspects of it, like, or I don't even know what you would call it, but like non-just capital, not pure capitalism. Taxes are important. You do need to have taxes to pay for road work. People will not pay for road work and things like that if they could spend their money otherwise. The military would be another expense that would fall by the wayside for the most part. Not a bad day. It's just a chaotic, stressful day. But overall, I'm okay. I'm having fun. Ish. Bum, bum, bum. And now I'm trying to fix my stream, because it's doing stupid stuff. Alright, here's game. That should be fine. This game operates on very weird dimensions. Still trying to figure out what this terrain artifact is here. How much longer do we have? 3 turns? Maybe 2. Oh no, 4 turns. Yikes. What did I have these guys doing? Research. Ugh. I guess I could have the last guy just grabbing vegetables, maybe. And we're doing pretty good on that. We're literally going to run out of wood at the end of my turns. I know, low fuel. Not much I could do about the fuel. Not without moving. Yes. We will feed the cat. Must feed cat always. Yeah, make this dude stronger. Give him muscles. Have I found anything I can craft with, actually? I can craft, technically. Let's go in here. Go to crafting. Let's see. We do have a hunter, so hunting tools are usually useful. But we also need armor. We need to keep my people alive. Let's do some basic armors. And some kind of basic weapon. You can use axe as the basic weapon. They're all metal and stone. Well, this one uses bone. We can go sword. Or we could do... Let's do artifacts. Artifacts can be fun. Meow. Anyway, sorry. DM's about tonight. I'm just making sure I get everything set up. Oh. Jaded, you're the best. Thank you. Thank you for that $5. Hugs. Give you a hug. You're awesome. Day is already getting better. One more second. I'm just gonna send an updated panelist list for the thing tonight. Okay. What's up, Resto?
What's going on, Dave?
Living the dream. Just doing a little bit of logistics for tonight while trying to stream at the same time.
Nah, I see you. I saw you.
I know.
I saw you was live. Just popped in for a minute to say hi.
I'm having a struggle session today. I appreciate everybody understanding.
Oh no, man, you good? You good? You're doing great as always, dude.
Yeah. So what have you been up to today?
Me, finally went grocery shopping. You know, I left the
Dude,
house, which is rare.
I think that could have been amazing last night. if we could have thought ahead and ordered you the white rose mask. Imagine that. Like if we ordered the white rose mask and you came on and were just like, "Why are you stealing my gimmick, buddy?"
I thought he was somebody else. It's this one dude who does the TikToks.
Oh,
what's his name? He has like an all white mask. So I thought it was.
Oh
him.
yeah, the guy. He was mentioned a couple times. I know who you're talking about, but I can't.
Anti-Prophet.
Yeah, Anti-Prophet.
Yeah, I thought it was him, so I was like, okay, cool. And then like when I saw him, I'm like, wait a minute. So when he said the stuff about the mask, I was like, yo, all right, I gotta look it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked it up, and yeah.
Is that how
that was crazy?
Is that how you found the mask?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if Easy already had it.
I don't know, but yeah, that was.
I sent it to him. Yeah.
That's pretty epic. Yeah. I think it would have been hilarious if rather than doing that reveal, if just at some point he brought you on with a white rose face mask.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this guy must have got a custom mask too, huh?
Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy.
It would have been so
I didn't
good.
know they made it in white.
It would have been so good.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay, next time.
So
next time I'll do it.
I do have a funny idea.
Oh, what is it?
I know you were thinking about flying people out to you. Would you think about flying here? Well, not here, but to Philly.
To Philadelphia?
Yeah. And renting out the house that he was in?
Yeah, that would be funny as fuck. Especially with the mask.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious. I'm thinking about wait, wait, this is a Dave exclusive right here. I'm cooking something up actually.
Yeah, this is a commit to the bit type of thing, so
no, I'm committing to the bit.
It's absolutely in your lane. This is definitely something that requires commit to the bit.
I'm already committed to the bit.
Easy was already looking at it to see if he could rent the place.
Yeah, I was like doing like a little deep dive, and then I was like, you know what? I think this is gonna be. I'm gonna make a video out of it, and if he strikes me, he strikes me.
Yeah, absolutely, it'll be fun.
So
why not?
Yeah,
I'm
already working on it.
You could probably reach out to him and actually get him on for your own interview.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, and since I know he's not gonna watch this, and I really don't care.
Yeah, there's nobody's gonna watch this aside from my people. I love my people.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay for the Patreon, and I'm actually gonna he said you can ask him any questions, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask him questions for his own interview on my video. Yeah.
So if somebody was gonna interview you, what should they ask?
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty good.
No, dude. Yeah. I'm making it. I'm gonna try to put it out this week, depending, because there's one bit that I have to do, and it's gonna be.
But I think he also got what he wanted out of it. He was able to show his character and be
just
a little over the top, and yeah, I know, but I see what he's trying to do with his character. He really is trying to make a combination of a extreme red pill, off the scale red pill.
Yeah.
And some kind of anonymity. I don't know what the anonymity is all about, but
me neither, since his face is in all his intros.
Yeah. Literally, I clicked on the very first video I clicked on. I'm like, I wonder if I can figure out who this guy is, and literally, it's just him in a helicopter.
And that goes into my bit. I'm doing a bit on that. Yeah. So
you're gonna get in the helicopter?
No, not. I might not make it in time.
Piper of incels.
Yeah, true, Flezzy.
Absolutely.
I might not make it in time, so somebody might get a present.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm actually committed to this bit. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah. That's what I like.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna try to put it out before this week. Before he dies down.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad Hornet was able to come in and kind of reel it in, because I think he probably wouldn't have wanted to interact anymore.
As soon as I came up,
It would also
like,
make it
easy
hard
as-
for me to find people in the future, and which is what I was worried
Yeah.
about. I was like, if people think I'm just setting them up for ambushes, nobody's gonna want to come on these anymore.
I had about like 18 questions, but it was some shit that I was like, maybe I shouldn't ask because like it's gonna make it hard to get guests in the future, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do my own thing.
I
on
mean,
that one.
but we will expose people if they absolutely deserve it. This guy seems a little low rent. He doesn't have a huge following yet. You never know. We might have to revisit at some point if something weird happens and he starts investing his millions into getting followers or something. Who knows?
Well, there is space in that space. There is space in that space.
Yeah. It opened up. A lot of real estate opened up when FNF got the boot.
Yeah, fresh and fit. You know, Tate. Like, it's a lot of space in that space.
Sneako's off platform. The red pill has a giant void here. I went at Sneako on Twitter today.
Yo, what's up, Jorgie? Hey, I gotta talk to you later. Just hit me up on Dissy.
Oh. Yeah, I had to go at him because he's like, I don't know if you've seen this video. Hold on, let me pull it up. Because why not? We're here.
Yeah, pull it up.
We're here. Let's see. Is this the one I'm looking for? Why is it this? This is not what I want. I wanted. Thought I was looking it up on YouTube, but I guess not. There we go.
What'd you take?
Alright. So let me change the way I have this shared real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Drink some more water.
Drop that. Come over here. Present. Share screen. Share. Alright. No, it's this.
Okay. Sneako surprised by young fans.
What'd you take? Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman!
What? No, wait.
Sneako.
We love women. We love women. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Yes, sir. We love everybody. No.
All gays
Yeah,
should
fuck
die.
gays. Yeah, merch. Preach. What have I done?
Can I get in the video? Fucking talk.
Can I get in the video? Yeah. Talk to him. Yo, what's up?
Yeah. But anyway, so this happens. He's like, and he tweets out something about, what was it? It's basically blaming the rainbow flag people. So he's blaming the LGBT for the kids acting like that.
Which is completely opposite of the reasons why they're acting like that, but alright.
Yeah. And he's like he's like removing all responsibility. What is this one? Okay, hold on. Well, this is an old one though.
YouTube was right to ban me, I think.
But sure. I'll share this too. This is a super old one.
I think I lost our respect from Sneako when like he went to that little party, if that's what you want to call it.
The party
was right to ban me.
I know what you're
think
talking
all
about
these,
now. Never mind.
All these platforms were correct. I have a lot to address. You just don't see the impacts, and you really don't know how many people you're really affecting, especially the children. I wish I had a ukulele to be playing. It's the children. I don't know if you've seen the clip. There's no choice. I think there really
I actually
are.
didn't see
There's
this.
really more than two genders. I think we should go to an LGBT pride parade and just make sure that we show support. We joke around. And when you have energetic people, high energy, they don't want you to say what's right. And what's right is that jokes hurt. Jokes sting. And the kids are watching. I think we should really apologize, and I think you could all say sorry with me. I think we can deeply apologize for being the most racist, homophobic, transphobic, misogynist, not giving a fuck, schizo stream on the internet because we're not apologizing. I don't give a fuck. W kids.
Fuck the woman, fuck the woman.
What? No, wait. We love women. We love women. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Yes, sir. We love everybody. No.
All gays should die.
Yeah, all gays should die. That's a great message to be, nah.
12-year-old boys
Nah.
are always like this,
not about
regardless
that, bud.
whether or not they watch my streams. You're acting like we didn't get in Call of Duty lobbies and say the most racist, vile, misogynistic, transphobic jokes of all time. Like, we don't do that right now. Like, right now when I turn off the stream and hang out with my friends and talk to them, we're not all constantly saying terrible things, trying to get a reaction out of each other, being controversial on purpose, shock factor. This is what every single guy is like.
No.
So then now they're going to try to blame it on me. What they're trying to put out there is I single-handedly ruined a generation of kids, and we've seen it happen before. I
No,
don't know if you
nobody's
remember, but
saying
there's other
single-handed,
online
but you
creators that have
definitely
been the vessel for these
Yeah.
kids to
contributed
Definitely
to
and
it.
I used to watch all
Yeah.
of them. I used to watch Ethan Decline, and he sold out. He compromised. Filthy Frank, he sold out. He started making sad boy music. And I think the perfect example right now of what's happening to me and what they expect of me is iDubbbz. Like, he used to be running around trolling. He used to be funny. He used to say racist jokes. He believed all the left is saying that he ruined a generation of kids, so he apologized. He put on makeup. He painted his fingernails, and then he completely switched up his entire rhetoric. and pretended
You don't
like he
have
never
to
believed
do
in the
that.
first place.
Just
What they
fuck.
are not blaming and what they should blame is all the pride flags that you're putting in their
That's what
school.
I don't understand,
Having
like-
guys like Chris from Mr. Beast cut their dick off and then pretend like nothing happened. Have these streaming show awards where there's drag queens for some reason holding a microphone and introducing the biggest streamers on stage, and everybody has to pretend like that's normal. You know who knows that's not normal? 12-year-old boys. They are the ones who have not compromised yet because they have nothing to lose. They're just carefree kids living in school, and they have their friends around them. They're joking around. They don't give a fuck. It's not that these kids are like a danger to anybody, and nobody feels threatened by them at all. When I was in a grocery store and I
No,
saw
but those
two
kids are
grown
gonna
men
grow
kiss
up
each
with
other
these
and their
things in
beards
their
interlock
brain.
like Velcro on a Skechers shoe, I told my mom, "That's gross!" And I pointed right at them, and my mom immediately said, "You can't say that. Don't say that." The 12-year-old boy reaction is, "I don't like this." You can't force somebody to like something. I will always spread love. I will never encourage hate.
So-
I've never said.
Is what Sneako's saying is he wants to be a 12-year-old boy again?
Yeah, no, he seems to talk about kids a lot.
He just wants to be a 12-year-old boy again. He doesn't
whole
want to be
video
an adult.
Went left. This
that
whole
his
video
whole-
went left so fast.
That's like his whole point. He's like, I want to be a 12-year-old. I don't want responsibility. Fuck responsibility and accountability.
Remember when we were in Call of Duty lobbies and we
Fuck
said all
these
this
people. I've
shit?
never said fuck a group of people. Ever. You can't force me to look at transgender people on the White House lawn, flapping their fake titties next to the President of the United States with a rainbow flag in the background and act like I like this. And that's okay. This is what I want the leader of the free world to be doing. Smiling next to a transgender, naked on the lawn. You can't make me look at that and say that that's fine. And you know who hasn't
can.
compromised? The kids who don't care. The kids who are still
The, what was it? Islam seemed to make him shut up
he was
and
on
agree.
his whole like, yeah. His
So
whole,
apparently
his whole
some
hurrah
people
mark.
some people can make you take them more seriously. So
making edgy jokes.
just saying, you're definitely compromisable, Mr. Sneeko.
His whole haram arc was weird.
Yeah, it was short-lived and.
I've never seen that
it was-
video, but that shit went left so fast.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what he's got going on. Boom.
Jesus Christ.
Big head.
Yeah, he definitely contributed to it. But
Oh, for sure.
It's not his. Yeah, it's not his fault, but he definitely contributed.
No,
to
he's
it.
not the only one responsible. There are plenty of others, but fuck that kid. Like,
Yeah.
grow up. Like, you're
Yeah.
in your 20s. It's time to start growing up. It was probably time to start growing up about, like, what is he, like 25? About 8 years ago,
Sneeko.
maybe? Maybe 7, 8 years ago he should have started growing
Sneeko's
up.
about like 28.
Yeah.
About 28 now.
So he's double the age of what he acts like.
Yeah,
What's up,
that's
Vice?
kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is actually kind of ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't like those kids wouldn't be comfortable saying that around him if they didn't believe that he believed those things.
Yeah. But he just said he does. So, I mean...
Yeah, so he contributed to it, and he's just acting like he didn't.
Yeah. And then, like,
Which is
he
just a spit
acted
into-
surprised. And I honestly think he was surprised, and I hope that he, like, actually took something in, because he was actually shocked. You could see it in his face, and he was like, oh, shit.
Maybe
This
he was
isn't
just
how I
surprised
wanna
because he was
be.
on camera.
Maybe. That's true. He might have, like, if he wasn't on camera, just be like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the cam did make him do a double take. And, oh, do I really want to look like this in public?
Yeah, because he has been looking pretty bad, you know,
Yeah.
lately.
Absolutely. He's
He's been.
he's pissed me off a little bit, you know.
And he has such a good grind. He was going on such a good grind, but he fucked it up.
I think he regrets getting booted off YouTube, and now, like, if he lost his edge, all that would be, like, thrown away. All of getting kicked off YouTube and being on, like, alternate platforms.
It's his whole personality.
Mm-hmm.
I think it started honestly like when he didn't get accepted by Andrew Tate. When Andrew Tate chose Aiden Ross over him, that was it.
Yeah, Aiden Ross.
Imagine
did
getting
kinda
chosen
get
under
a
Aiden
bump
Ross.
lately. Aiden Ross is also on some fuck shit lately.
He's always been on some fuck shit. I've never liked him. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh, speaking of the crazy party and stuff that you're referring to, that Zerka was on, I'm assuming is what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Did you see Zerka fighting, I think his name's Prime? They had a boxing match.
Wait, Zerka was in a boxing match?
Yeah. Hold on.
I didn't see that.
Let's see if I can find it. Give me one sec.
The last time I heard of Zerka was like when he was like talking to Gideon on Discord, and he had like some 18-year-old girls in his thing, and he made a really crude joke that I honestly feel bad for laughing at, that I'm not gonna repeat.
He's made a lot of jokes that I can't repeat on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube, maybe in Discord later.
Let me see. What, Aiden Ross getting an interview with Kim Jong-un? No way.
No fucking way. No, all right. Well, let's get ready, guys. Arm up. Everybody get ready to go to war.
That would be hilarious if I see it. If I'll keep an eye out for sure. Let me see if I can get Zerka v Prime fight.
Dude, Aiden Ross interview with Kim Jong-un, he's like the worst fucking... It has to be like one of those cameo dudes that look like him. It's no way.
I feel you.
I don't think I would feel comfortable with anybody on YouTube having a conversation with Kim Jong-un.
Share screen. Window. No. Window, I would need the Chrome tab. Here we go. So, one of the reasons why... Here, I'm going to actually blow this up so everybody can see it. Bam, bam, bam. Boop. Alright. So here we go. Here's the fight vid. I'll probably skip a little bit to the fight.
You guys are late. Come on, bro.
I got you.
Guys, it's time. Hey, yo, what the hell? Wait, Prime. Wait, hey.
Lighter. Yo, take your earrings off. Prime. Take your earrings off.
Oh, I already cleaned it off.
Chat.
Yo,
Oh wait, this isn't sanctioned. It's just a.
Yeah, it's.
He's reffing.
I mean, they've got a ref. They're.
I'm on God, dude. You're
It's it's not sanctioned. It's not like part of an event or anything, but
Okay.
they do get a ref in the gym.
You scaring me, sir. Stop scaring me, bro.
This is all I'm taking his earrings out. This is gonna be bad. Like, you do 10 wings out. I should slap you like Jack.
Watch out. Will's on timing.
Look at the size difference in a second here when they do get together.
So it's gonna be So look, there's. Oh, it's 2 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna skip a lot of the setup here.
Yeah. I can already see from here who I'm betting my money on. Like, anybody that looks excited before a fight is probably gonna win the fucking fight.
But look at the difference in size between these two when they get together. Like, Zerka is huge.
Yeah, Zerka is huge, but I don't think Zerka's ever been punched in the face.
He supposedly used to be a bouncer. And as a bouncer, you do take a lot of shots to the face. Unintentionally, but you take them.
Wait, is Buddy in his drawers?
No, I think they're like, I don't know, some kind of Speedo tights. Oh, maybe they are draws. Never mind.
Yeah, Buddy's in his drawers.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Zerka should have handled him right there.
Yeah. If Zerka knew what he was doing. Zerka has, like, no form whatsoever.
He also has no haircut. But
No. He could definitely use a little grooming.
Aiden Ross also always just looks so scared to me. Like, in every situation, he just looks scared.
True. What is this? What are they doing? Is this the end of the first thing?
Be all right.
What?
I can get Jordan too if he's fine.
7 seconds.
There's 7 seconds left in this round, and then you guys get a 1.5. Ready?
What? I'm confused. What happened?
I don't know. I think his hair got caught or something. Because they start tying his hair. Look how scared he looks. Doesn't he look scared?
Oh, it looks like he's got hair like falling in his face or something. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
There's 7 seconds left in this round, and then you.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Okay.
All right, there's that remaining 7 seconds in the first round.
Minute and a half, Brian. Minute and a half.
Okay. Am I dumb to ask who Prime is?
I know, because I don't know either. I'm assuming it's somebody from Aiden's crew or something. I don't know. When they said Prime, I was thinking Prime Kai's, but I don't think that's him.
50 seconds.
Oh, apparently it's the Aiden Ross orbiter.
Okay. I was going to say Prime Kai's is bigger than that, I want to say, if he's who I'm thinking that he is.
30 seconds.
Bro, I'm never fighting nobody in my draws, bro.
But I could be wrong on that, too.
You have 2?
I don't know. Are those draws? Do they have a pocket in the front?
They are definitely draws, 100%.
No? Alright. You got the shit, Brian.
Could just be like Under Armour pants.
Nah, man.
I don't know. Oh, this is Prime's channel? Oh, okay. No, this is John Zerka's channel.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, never mind. You linked me Prime's channel. I'm mentally handicapped. It's okay.
Yo, why is Zerka not just...
Look at how he fights, though. Like, head down, fucking turtle boy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like he's like pulling his head into his shell. So weird. Crotch pocket. Crotch pocket.
20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Whoa. See, also Prime doesn't have good form either. He's just going for like
He
wild
doesn't.
haymakers.
It actually looks like he has longer arms than Zerka, so he could. Oh, what the fuck?
See what I mean? Like these punches are so wild. He's like hoping to just knock him out in one hit. He's gassing himself out. But so far, he's definitely landed way more than Zerka.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Even if they are ugly as fuck.
Oh fuck, hold on.
No, you good?
Oh shit, I actually. Oh damn, I got a dip.
How dare you?
I know. I'm sorry.
All
I'll
right,
watch it from
Resto.
chat. I promise.
Okay.
Hey, love y'all. Love you, Dave. Good luck on the debate today.
I'm not on the debate.
Are you moderating?
No. I just put it together.
damn. Oh, okay, well, thank you for putting it together.
Stressful enough
Giving
putting
us
it together.
content.
Hopefully
Good
everybody shows and we're
content.
good to go.
Keep playing this so I can watch it.
I will. I'm going to finish through this.
See you later, chat. See you later, everybody. You know I'll be back. Always.
If
Love you guys. Thank you for having me.
Jorgen or Fives want to hop up, do so. I could
Oh,
use
hell yeah.
I could use a co-host for breaking down this beautiful fight.
All right, love you, bro. Thanks.
Later. There he is. Hi, I'm Dave.
Hello.
Welcome.
Howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
Give me a minute, I'll get my cam on. Just
Howdy do that?
wait. So you don't know who this Prime guy is? His name's Izzy Prime.
No, he's new to me.
Yeah, he's like a Aiden Ross orbiter. Aiden Ross like put him under his wing in a sense. Like he saw that he was kind of he was on little like blowing up a bit, and then yeah, he like pulled him out of like his whole life and like took him to LA and all this stuff because he was living like in the ghetto of Chicago.
Damn.
Bought the dude a Tesla, got him an apartment, was like, here's a setup.
Do that to me.
Right.
Do that for me. I don't have a car. I could use a come up.
Car would be fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Izzy Prime. I think that they're all from the same like community, the 2K stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally forget that Aiden Ross used to be in 2K.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, like he
So
blew
was,
up from playing with like Bronny and all them, like, and playing with LeBron a couple times and getting clips and stuff off of that.
There was one other person that came from 2K that I totally didn't remember was from the 2K community.
There's a lot of people that you'd be surprised that like came from there.
True. People come from weird places, but all end up in just chatting at some point. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here goes.
It's only 3 rounds, you understand? So like I can't even extend it unless they both sign on 5 rounds. I know.
Yeah, like Prime's doing like the straight hood shit. He's like just haymakers the whole time. See what connects.
He's fighting as if he was like, what's his name? Kimbo Slice.
Wow, you're gonna shit on Kimbo Slice that much?
Well, in his early days, yeah.
But yeah, but he had some technique behind his punches. They were definitely like just crazy thrown
True,
out there,
true,
but
true.
they definitely had some sort of like
And
something.
not
going
only
on.
that, dude had a chin. Dude could take a
Yeah,
hit like it was
100%.
nothing.
I don't know, I gotta look it back. I gotta see.
Kimbo would get rocked and be fine.
Oh, let's go. 1.
I still remember the fight with Kimbo and the cop.
Oh man, yeah, the cop like comes out like blue, looking like a blueberry and shit.
Yeah.
I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, the cop dies.
What?
I think so.
No, I didn't know that.
I think I looked into that because
It
I'm
was
like,
a
there's no way.
good ass fight though.
Oh yeah,
Like
it was
that,
crazy.
They both took a ton of shots.
Ooh.
Look at
Ooh.
Dude, he's not even looking. He's not even looking. He's just. I gotta hit something. Dude, I was originally kind of afraid to fight Zerka, but I would absolutely fight him after watching this.
Yeah, he just ducks his head down and just hopes for the best.
Yeah.
Which, if you fight someone that knows what they're doing, is a quick way to get knocked out.
Yeah. He's just, okay, one uppercut and he's just fucked.
Yeah.
Like, fight a counterpuncher, you're fucked. Fight anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody who
Anyone
has
that knows anything.
proper posture, who will...
That's it. What do you think?
Yeah, that's the end of the fight, though, unfortunately, I think, if I remember correctly.
You think it's a tie right now?
And then the rest of it's just going over who won, and chat is obviously knows Zerka more, so they give it to Zerka, even though Zerka looked like ass.
This Prime dude like tweaks a bit. He's a bit crazy. He's a bit loose cannon.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find. There's a clip of him slapping the crap out of someone. There's like Jake Doherty, I think his name is. You know who that is?
The chat's saying Zerka. No. Right now, Zerka won. That's...
Yeah, the New York cop was the one I was talking about, Vice.
Yep.
Potato.
I appreciate you. I ain't no. Look at that nigga. Look at me. Just know that. But you a real. You know nobody in this one. I'll give him his round. The only thing I said is you didn't send us your tweets though. Look at me, bro. Look at me, no, for real. Look at me, Aiden. Look at me. Look at him. Like really do it.
I know.
Film me, bro.
I thought he was kind of big. I thought like a tall wise at least.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the height, but like weight classes, they would
Oh, yeah,
never
no,
be
for
anywhere
sure.
near the same weight class.
Well, that's that. Zerka won.
Zerka's at least like 3 weight classes higher, minimum.
Still not scared of you. Nice. You got that. I don't think you need a great loss.
Yeah, you got that.
I clinched you though. I clinched you. So you want power? You want to trade?
They won't move around, but if they have to agree to it, they have to agree to it, bro.
Come on. You got some energy back.
You already lost, bro.
Yeah, I want to fight him.
They be spamming retard.
You already lost.
All right, Zerka won. That's it.
He lost due to a vote.
Yeah, I know I won that shit though. All right, bring the money.
Damn.
On God, I got this money. I don't even care about you.
I'm glad I went easy first round. Then you surprised me.
I went easy the first round. You're full of shit.
Let's see.
Go watch highlights. How about that? Go either side of fight.
Prime 1, Prime, Zerka, Prime. It's like, now it's like changing. But I think that's... I'm not weird. That's what the chat's saying. Huh?
Prime was definitely
I'm just being
better.
honest right now. When after he won the fight and it was over, they were all spamming Zerka won. And I said chat decides. So what's the fuss? That's it. You won.
That's such bullshit. So weak.
Oh no, he still has like 2 inches on him too.
Yeah.
Here, I got you.
Zerka is a monster, don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah, like I said, I thought this Prime dude. I thought he was pretty tall too.
No, this one, Prime.
yeah.
How tall is Zerka?
6'3", I want to say.
Damn. Okay.
Might even be taller. I'm not even sure.
Wait, they actually fought for money? No way.
Was that really for money?
I was just looking through his Twitter, and it says it said Aiden Ross is hosting a boxing match between kick streamers Izzy Prime and Zerka official for 50K. There's no way. There's no way that they just decided off a chat.
There's no
that
shot that shitty fight was 50K. That was the most scuffed fight ever. Like,
that was mega scuffed.
Literally, it was just who looked better in the last 2 minutes of the fight, because it's all chat's gonna remember. That's why you need scorecards. Because otherwise, you're just gonna remember the end. It was weak. But here, I use Zerka's content. I'm gonna link it in the chat.
Interesante.
But I definitely transformed it, so I'm not worried. But better safe than sorry. It's always good to shout out the original, the originator of the content.
The originality. Yep.
Yep. All right. Today's such a weird day. I don't want to end stream already, but I do at the same time. You don't understand, like, the stress that's going on in my DMs. Like,
oh Lord. Tell people to figure it out.
Maybe.
That's what usually works for me.
Yeah, but that's not how it works. Should be okay. It should be fine. I hope. Alright, back to this video. No, I'm not watching.
I was gonna say, what else were you
Fuck
watching?
that.
Weren't you watching like Voosh or something?
I'm watching Voosh react to Ethan grilling Hassan.
Oh.
On the China
Wait, I
stuff.
thought that's so weird. Isn't like I thought Ethan and like Hassan were like buddies or something.
They are. He was just
Didn't they have a
asking
whole show
about
together?
China. Yeah, it was on the show.
Oh, true. Okay, gotcha.
That's what it was from. Here, I'll pop it. I'll show you what I was watching. Let me see if I can find the original of it, rather than watching their versions. I don't want to watch Ethan Klein's video necessarily, just because he is very strict on copyright stuff. So I don't want to. I'll be very careful.
But I mean, it is what it is.
You want to watch some Payday 3 like a gameplay trailer or something?
That's not necessarily
It's just
the case.
coming out
Being
tomorrow.
a Democrat
Oh, is it?
kind of
It's realistic. Like, what's the first
What-
step
what
that
is
we
this?
should at least try to get? Like, the bare minimum.
I'm like-
Interesting. Ooh,
You know,
I can
we're
watch
wrapped in
Hassan.
But I mean, it is what.
Lasan.
I can watch a Hassan clip of
Lasan.
him watching Ethan talk about capitalism or something. That's not what I was looking for, though.
Lasan.
Where the fuck is it? I guess it won't show up for Ethan Klein v. Hassan. Ethan and Hassan talking about China. Come on. Why can't I find the original? Alright, I'll find it. Give me a minute. Go to the H3 podcast video. In chat. What do you mean in chat? Bum, 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 bottom. Maybe it's in a What the fuck just happened over there?
I'm sorry. I'm doing something else and I had me dying for a second. I'm sorry.
Did you just thunk yourself in the head with something?
Yeah, I hit the desk. Oh man. Oh god. That was too funny. I'm sorry.
That sounded painful and hollow. Where the fuck is this video that everybody was reacting to? Why can't I find the original? Son of a bitch. Let me find the one with Destiny talking about it then, because he has long parts where he's not talking about it.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the video that I saw earlier on Destiny's. It was something like leftist view, something. I don't know what it was.
Called out.
I just haven't clicked on it. Yeah, called out debate, some shit.
Explanation for Hassan's waffling. Do you think
But I was like,
Hassan
it said debate, but I only saw him, Ethan Ralph, and Lasan.
Ethan Ralph? No.
I mean, Ethan Klein.
Klein.
with the United States, right?
Apparently, Destiny also reacted to the
like manufacturing that like most of the
video here.
I feel a little bit bad. That really I understand.
I want to
for
see
North
him
Korea.
watch this.
The whole
Let me see his reaction,
that's
damn
like
it.
fun.
So react to a react. Fuck. He didn't hit play.
For the streamies.
Like a spineless fuck, which he does anytime there's an uncomfortable topic that should be taking a stronger stance on. But you know.
He had a strong stance.
Really?
He
What was
said
his
clearly.
stance?
He said clearly if the
Did
people
you
in
not
Taiwan
actually
want
watch the
independence, then they should
video?
have independence, and that the United States is lying. That the Convention of Strategic Ambiguity is basically just the United States lying about agreeing to the one China
What?
policy.
Is he not gonna watch that?
We're double dipping.
I feel like we should watch.
This is okay. Never mind.
watch
You're wrong about
Pull it
Hassan
up.
versus Ethan. This is him watching
I thought
the Hassan versus
I thought he
Ethan
was saying,
thing
like, oh, it's
with
like one country, two systems. and
He's wrong about that. One country,
Wicked
two
Supreme.
systems is China's policy with Hong Kong and Macau.
Wicked Supreme.
They're the one China policy.
You like Wicked Supreme?
Yeah,
functionally
I do
asking
like Wicked
people to
Supreme.
understand
I don't agree with him
They don't
often, but I
call
like
that
him.
one country, two systems.
Okay.
They don't call their
He's a good
Link
interlocutor.
me the timestamp, guys, and we're gonna start.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can we?
He gives
and
good
this is a call to
pushback.
action,
Uh-oh.
DGG.
Uh-oh.
Next year,
Yeah.
like it comes around, I think in
Like it on the
April or
other
May.
hand.
Nominate Dylan Burns for the streamies for politics.
Yeah,
Please.
right. That's a popularity.
Oh, they were also talking
I
about
know it is,
finasteride.
and that's why I want them to be fucking
And
flooded.
apparently,
so at the very least, they can't ignore it.
finasteride
At the
is
very
now
least, it gets
causing
nominated.
people
But the
brain
dude,
fog.
For 2 years has been risking his life
Lit.
over there to cover that
Yeah.
shit and making great content.
So
Wait,
long-
is he playing
This is not my
Satisfactory
bias
still?
against Hassan,
No,
but, like,
this
the
was
fact that Hassan
What
wins
is
over
this?
Hass
This
with
is
his
like
This
a
is
few days ago.
Satisfactory.
content
Yeah, it is.
This is fucking absurd.
This was a
Well, you
few
have
days
guns
ago,
in
though.
Satisfactory?
Anyway, that's it. All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in Satisfactory.
All right, you got
I
that.
Once you level things
I-
up and get your factory going.
I didn't think there was like things you would fight.
Oh yeah, there's things to fight.
H3 link.
Not a lot
Let me know
of
once
things
you
to fight, but there are definitely
Yeah, I
things
don't
to
like
fight.
that.
He said he wants to.
I'm at 50 minutes and 6 seconds.
50 minutes and 6 seconds. Ready? Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Preempt a war against China.
He wants to like fight against China, but he also kind of wants to like leave Taiwan to China. It's like very weird. He has like a very weird foreign policy.
I used to
perspective on it.
dislike H3,
The
but
obviously
or
like
well, Ethan.
xenophobic,
I liked
anti-Chinese,
H3 when he was
perspective
like
is, like shared
doing his
commonly by the
thing.
entire intelligence community, our State Department.
I kind of got
Obviously, it's, like,
annoyed when he
American policy,
became
but
overly
Because of
PC.
xenophobia,
Yeah.
the power is American.
Like a commentary
It's
type of
also-
guy, like
there's
a
no other reason to feel.
Yeah.
moral police guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And
When
so
he
do you think that
when he started hating
summarize
everybody who
Vivek's
does what he did.
position of being like he
Yeah.
wants to fight China and leave Taiwan.
It kind of sounds familiar, like someone I know.
Yeah.
weird.
So yeah,
Yeah?
I think that is the concern, right? Vivek's
yeah?
whole idea is to uphold the TRA, the
Yeah?
Foreign Relations Act,
Oh,
until
yeah?
we get our own chip fabs up and running, and that we're not dependent on Taiwan anymore.
Okay.
and
I almost-
Taiwan lose and leave them to the wolves.
I almost went full
You
anime
recognize
on the
that what
next
you
one.
just said is way different than what Hassan
I
said.
had
What
to,
you just said
I had to
makes
stop
sense.
myself
It's
before I went
that
full
makes sense.
anime.
We basically want to protect Taiwan until we've duplicated their industries. And
But yeah, this is Wicked
we don't
Supreme
want to
kind
fight
of
China and leave Taiwan to China at the same time. That's a retarded. way to
defending Hassan's point of view in all
We
this,
don't want to fight China and leave Taiwan to China.
which he came on
sorry, was he
to
saying
Destiny's
VVEX?
Today and was like,
that's why I
Policy
said
all right, I
they're talking about, like,
apologize.
the-
I
they
read a
just
little
got into
further into
That's
what
what I- okay, so
Hassan's
maybe not.
knowledge was on this topic,
Yeah,
and I
would
was
say that
completely
that's,
wrong.
Probably a mischaracterization of Vivek's policies or whatever. But who knows? That's Vivek's stuff changes as well.
Sure,
by the
probably.
month. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't like
I'm at
H3 for a long time
51.
just because his takes were like
Are you ready?
Okay. Count us down. Wait, why can't you
whatever
just
the
do this to
mainstream
Discord?
was, and he would just
Because it's
roll
on my
with it,
other
and it would be
computer,
boring.
Loser.
But
Okay.
now he's giving a little
3,
pushback
2,
to Hassan, so I appreciate that.
The whole like leave Taiwan, or first leave Taiwan alone and then give them all guns. Like make Taiwan like America, where every person in Taiwan has a weapon.
How do we feel about Taiwan, Hassan?
How do I
China
feel
or
about
not
Taiwan?
China? Or is it China or not China?
That's the American policy. Whatever the American
your
policy is, whatever the American
What's
perspective
your
is.
opinion? You really won't
Pause.
say?
So Ethan, point blank, is
He
asking
flounders
him,
so hard
how
in
do you
this.
feel about Taiwan? and he gives this retarded like half like schoolboy just got caught like masturbating in the girls' locker room look of like, well, that's it, back. You don't think that was a
Well, the best thing is like it started with just an innocent
Or
question.
do you think that was like a fair answer?
Hassan's reaction is
I
what
think
makes
it's
it
meant to lead into
crazy.
this criticism of U.S. double dipping between one China policy and the TRA.
Oh, okay. That's an incredibly charitable way to look at that, but sure.
Well, well, let's watch and see what he says.
All right, 50-55. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
No, I'm saying it's like one country, two systems. You know?
No, it's not. It's two different countries.
Really?
Taiwan and China.
Is that according to American foreign policy?
No, what's your opinion?
See?
Well,
what's your opinion? Taiwan
Hold on.
independent?
My opinion on Taiwan is that Taiwan is the Chinese concept of Taiwan should remain in the hands of the people in Taiwan who
So therefore
believe
it's independent.
who for the record, for the most part, just believe to not disrupt the ongoing relations
Pause.
with.
Why are you being?
Yeah. Okay.
What's
go
wrong
ahead.
with what he just said?
Can you summarize what he just said?
Yes, he's saying that the current popular support in in Taiwan is preserving the status quo, which is true.
Okay. I feel like what you just said and what he just said were worlds apart.
He's saying it ineloquently, but that's what he's saying.
Okay. Maybe I just have bigger expectations from the largest political streamer on the internet right now. My bad, I guess.
Well, I don't know why. You know the guy.
Okay. I don't know. Who knows?
Okay.
But okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no.
Being so carefully.
It'll take way too
Because I know
long
that
to
there's
get
gonna be
these.
a subreddit.
Pause. Pause. So it seems like Ethan, his take right now. Now Ethan is politically retarded like I am, so maybe we're both wrong. Ethan feels like he's waffling hard.
Based.
And now it feels like Hassan is about to give a rationale for why he's waffling hard. How do you factor that into your analysis?
I think he's just bitching about the fact that no matter what he says about the issue, he's like worried about blowback he's gonna get from Reddit.
So if he's worried about blowback, doesn't that suggest that he's not dealing with ineloquence, but rather he's being intentionally vague to avoid said blowback?
Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I mean, he
Okay.
reaffirms his position throughout this conversation.
Okay. All right. Where are you at right now? I'm at 51-41.
Yep. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1, go.
There's gonna be a subreddit post with like a million fucking comments being like, Hassan wants everyone in Taiwan to be killed because he loves China. He's a Xi Jinping.
That's what I heard.
That's what I just. It's already over. You asked me that question, like in jest, and it's gonna. Already
No,
go
I was
there.
genuinely curious what you think about it.
I think that I think that overall it's contemporary history is complex. At the end of the day, if the Taiwanese citizens would ever put this up for a vote and we're like, we want to be an independent nation, it's up to them. You know what I mean?
They
You
already
can't.
done that?
No.
There's
There is no.
No, what Hassan said is true from everything I've read.
Pause.
Okay.
Do you think that what he just said there is true?
That true in the fact that he actually believes it?
True in the fact that if Taiwan put it up to a vote, it's up to them if they remain independent or not?
Not remain. They currently cannot declare independence.
Sure. I mean, like if they declare independence, if they put it up to a vote and declared it, do you think that's up to Taiwan?
What he said he would support.
Okay, but that's not really the question, right? That's no, it's not. Do we care? We're not really asking. You tell me maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think anybody's asking. Does Taiwan have the vote to fight for Taiwan and declare independence from China? I think the question is should the U.S. support them? That's the question, right?
Well, no. Ethan asked him, how do you feel about Taiwan? And he said, I feel that the people in Taiwan, if it were put up to a vote and they chose independence, that they should be independent.
Okay, I super ultra disagree. This might be my American bias showing, but I don't think no offense, I don't think anybody gives a about just what the people in Taiwan vote for, any more than we give a about just what the people in Ukraine fight for. I think what the world, even more than the United States, I think what the world is asking is if Taiwan.
All right, what did I miss?
Independence is the
You
United States.
weren't paying attention?
No. So what's Hassan's take? What is he saying? Like he thinks that Taiwan isn't like a country, like it's a part of China but not a part of China?
Okay, so all you've missed really is him waffling about trying not to say that he believes Taiwan is part of China.
Yeah.
While saying Taiwan is part of China. He's trying to take this one country, two systems approach, which is what it is for Hong Kong, but not what it is for Taiwan.
Right.
Because Taiwan is supposed to be recognized as a different country.
Okay. Yeah. I'm caught up.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I gotta read Auntie Dearest's messages. I was zoned out for a moment. I apologize. Oh, I absolutely understand how that works, because I've definitely stopped hanging out with people and completely lost touch with entire forms of media. Because some people you kind of just watch because you're talking about them. So, like, I'll watch Vash and Hassan sometimes, their content. But if I wasn't talking to the other people that I debate their content with or just talk about things that they talk about, there is no way I would want to watch either of them. It's probably the same thing with Ethan in a way for you. Would be my best guess. True.
So like
I'll put it this way with football. When I lived in Ohio, I watched every game. I looked into all the stats of everything. I loved like tracking football and knowing all the players and everything because it was something that me and my friends always talked about. It was the random conversations that we'd have when we were at the bar shooting pool, drinking, or when we were out to dinner. But then when I moved out here, my friends were more into gaming and way less into sports. So the sport slowly started drifting out of my life, and now I don't even watch football anymore or anything. Most of my content revolves around gaming because that's what I talk about. Same with YouTube. I talk about YouTube stuff off YouTube. Oh, you don't usually talk about YouTube off YouTube? Oh, I do all the time. Or not so much that I'm talking about YouTube or the person, but like the topics that they cover, at least in this case, for like your Hassan, Vosh, and Destiny. Like, I like to get the opposite perspective because I don't usually agree with them on stuff. Most of my opinions come from just logical deductions or things that I read a little bit based on news, but I don't usually watch news. Sadly, I get more information from the left than I do from the right, and I just try to seek out to disprove because it's fun. Yeah. So that's why I watch a lot of these people. Oh no, what is this? Let me make sure it's not a fake link real quick. Oh yeah. We were watching that a little bit ago. If you rewind, we watched the whole fight. No, he's terrible. His boxing style is like this. I'm gonna punch over my head. It was so bad. And then he got the win. Chat decided he won somehow. I didn't understand it at all. You're right. Maybe he hasn't actually taken a face shot. Maybe he was never actually a bouncer. Because after being a bouncer and taking the random wild shots to the face when you're trying to break up fights or whatever, I am not afraid to get hit in the face again. It just becomes not a worry at some point after you've been hit in the face enough. So maybe he was never a bouncer and that was just cope. No, he landed a couple good, like 2 decent hits in the last round, and that's all the people in chat will remember is what happened at the end. Plus, a lot of Aiden Ross's fan base just likes Zerka. So a lot of people would
And
just
also
be like,
trolls.
Yay, Zerka. Yeah, trolls too. Hi, Naomi. Of course I missed you. I need my unicorns. My other unicorn is asleep, taking a nap. I love capitalizing on people. Me too. I do it all the time. Based potato. Nice. That's a good thought. You're not a baked potato. You're a based potato.
Nah, I'm pretty baked.
Well, that too. But the secret is you're always baked.
Got him.
You don't
I
need
don't
to
know.
be baked. You just already are.
I'm a pre-baked potato.
Yep, pre-baked. Loaded potato. Loaded based potato.
Now I'm really wondering if he got that money though.
Yeah. He had to outweigh dude by at least 60 pounds. Minimum. Zerka is just a thick boy. And he's probably about 2 to 3 inches taller than him. I know. Did you not see me, Naomi? I was in the chat. Wow. I see how it is. Now I feel unappreciated. What's up, Sippin'? How you doing today? See, I was going to make it a short stream, but now everybody's coming in, so. I'm stuck.
A twice baked potato.
Twice baked potato. Twice. Ha! Don't make me laugh. That's an understatement. I'm doing pretty good. A little stressed today with the debate coming tonight, and I'm not 100% who's showing up and who's not. But I think we have enough people now. I kind of had to throw up a Hail Mary and kind of change the plan a little bit, but should be good. Should be good. The topic is male loneliness epidemic. It's the thing that Shoe on Head's been talking about a lot lately. The male loneliness epidemic.
Shoe on Head.
Yeah. I tried to get her for it, but that was a really long shot. Because she doesn't really do debates, for one. And she has no clue who the fuck I am. Number two.
True.
Yeah,
True.
absolutely.
True.
Yeah, probably Crab. He just...
And then be like, yeah.
He was a bully and thought he was strong.
Yeah.
Because I've definitely caught a lot of wild punches in the face. It's unavoidable in that line of business. You're taking a shot to the face at some point. Some stray fist is going to rock you. Me too. I feel like one of the biggest problems is just the fact that we don't deal with our emotions very well. And I feel like we're incentivized to hide them even more because the ways that we show our emotions are not the same as the way women show emotion. Like, men don't really cry for emotions as much. It's more of hit something, go out and like do some kind of physical activity that exerts. That's how we cope more than fucking... We won't just cry or talk to somebody about it. We'll usually go try to do something about it, which can end badly. And
that bedazzled dude yesterday was weird.
yeah. I'm talking to Resto about that earlier.
I didn't catch all of it, but I saw someone went up with the mask as a PFP, I think, at one point.
We really don't have, we don't crying doesn't work for us. It just doesn't. It doesn't fix the problem. Crying and eating ice cream just isn't going to work. I have to go hit something. I need to yell. Like, shouting into a waterfall. That was one of the most base videos I saw. And then people were like, look, more toxic male activity. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you want them to do? You want them to express emotions. That's how we express emotions. No, I agree, but like, it's, I don't know how to explain it. From my experience, without sending misogynist in any way.
Misogyny.
From my experience, when women are dealing with things that are upsetting them, they don't necessarily want you to fix it. They just want you to hear them tell you what the problem is, cry about it, get it out of their system, and then move on. Or like just maybe talk it through a little bit, but not a result. As a man, talking about it just makes us more angry. We want to solve the problem and move on. Yeah. Exactly, Naomi. 100%. And it's hard for us to understand that as guys, because we don't care if you understand what the problem is necessarily that we're going through or what our emotions we're feeling. We want the problem to be fixed and go away. All right, let's see. That's probably a much more interesting watch than what I'm watching, so let's go. Let's fucking go.
Let's do it.
Hey y'all, today we're going to talk about why
Oh,
therapy sucks
no.
for men. And that may sound
Not
kind of
this
confusing
guy.
because here
Really?
I am a man, here I am a psychiatrist doing psychotherapy with men.
I didn't know Dr. K was healthy gamer.
Why do I think therapy sucks for men?
Son of a bitch. He's not stupid. I just don't like him.
In my experience as a psychiatrist, I do actually believe that there are systemic biases that make it hard for men to engage in therapy. And today we're going to talk a little bit about what those systemic factors are, how we can understand them, and even how to overcome some of those factors and move towards more emotional health.
Yeah, mine too.
If you're ready to take the next step on your mental health journey, check out Dr. K's guide. It's an immersive resource that distills over 20 years of my experience laid out in a way that is tailored to your needs. So if you're ready to better understand your mind and take control of it, check out the link in the description below.
Okay.
So we have to start by understanding
some of the women in
where this
chat
idea that
have
talk
more
therapy
masculine
is the
ways of
gold
dealing with
standard
emotions.
or treating mental illness comes from. So what we really need to understand
More
is that the
fixers.
majority of patients in the history of psychotherapy have been women. About 60 to 70% of patients today who engage in psychotherapy are women. The other thing is that about 60 to 70% of therapists today
I know
are
why he
actually
said
women.
Dr. Murder,
So I think
but
what happened early
I'm
on
not-
in
don't
psychiatry or
want to really go
psychotherapy
into
is
that.
the
That's a
majority
Mr.
of
Girl
people who were
take.
helping were women. And so when me as a doctor, when I look at 10 of my patients and I see, okay, so it looks like talking to people about their feelings on average is the most successful thing that I can do. But even though that's factually correct, I may not be taking into account
True.
that 7 out of those 10 people are women. And maybe the people who are getting helped the most with talk therapy or talking about their emotions are actually women. And it's not just me that says this. If you actually look at the American Psychological Association's guidance for working with boys and men, they sort of point out a systemic bias in the way that we diagnose men and women. And that's
Yeah.
a lot of the diagnoses that women get, like depression and anxiety, which, by the way, women are about 2 to 3 times as likely to be diagnosed with that stuff. A lot of those diagnoses have to do with feelings and being able to articulate stuff. So, for example, major depressive disorder involves feeling sad when you're depressed, right? Makes sense. And that a lot of men are actually diagnosed with what we
I'm a
call
bottle it up kind of
externalizing
guy.
disorders.
I just
Things
bottle
like
everything
addictions or sociopathy or antisocial personality disorder.
and
So
never
these
let
are
it out.
disorders that involve
Same.
behaviors. So I think there's sort of cluing us in on a really important idea, which is that when men feel something, they act on it as opposed to articulate it or talk about it. And if we tunnel down into a little bit about how men deal with their emotions, we'll kind of see that this is true in general as well. Because if you're a man, an emotion is a problem to be solved, not something to be talked about.
Exactly what I was saying.
Right? So think about, like, if you get bullied on the playground and you feel ashamed of yourself and people call you a fat kid and beat you up, that isn't something you talk about. In fact, if you go and cry to mommy or cry to the teacher, you're actually treated worse. You're taught that articulating
100%.
problems and talking to people is cause for punishment. Instead, what you're supposed to do if you're a man is fix the problem, right? So if kids make fun of me for being fat, I'm supposed to lose weight, get ripped, learn martial arts,
Actually has a
and the
pretty
next
good
time they
take
talk,
on this.
I'm going to teach
He's
them
not
who's
wrong.
boss. And so if you sort of think about it, the solution to an internal feeling ashamed, is to take an action and change
I
the
might not like the guy,
circumstances
but he is
that
right.
make me feel that way.
In my opinion.
If I'm feeling ashamed because I don't have a job and I don't have any money, what should I do about that? Should I go cry to mommy about how I don't have a job or don't have money? Should I cry to my girlfriend about how I'm broke all the time? No. If you're a man, you need to man the fuck up, go out there, get a job, and start making money. If you're feeling bad in here, as a man, what we're taught is you're supposed to go fix the problem out there. And this also manifests in men's reluctance to engage in couples counseling. So oftentimes, if you're in a relationship, and I'm assuming a heteronormative relationship for a second, and your wife or your girlfriend says, "Hey, I think
counseling
we need to
is
go
just
see a counselor,"
talking about your
oftentimes
issues,
men
not
will be
fixing it.
reluctant to engage in that.
That's why men don't
And if
tend
you
to
actually look
do
at the research
psychology
for why
and
men are reluctant, what you discover is it's not
therapy.
that they're trying to put their head in the sand or they're avoiding a problem or anything like that. They actually feel outgunned in therapy. They feel like when they
Beat
go
the
to a
fat
couples
right out of
counselor,
that
my
little
partner
shit.
is so much better at understanding and articulating their
Damn.
feelings that they can sort of make their case better than I can. And when the therapist tries talking to me, like, I just say, I don't know a lot, or I'm not sure. Like, I don't know how to, someone's asking me to play
Day
basketball,
sipping?
but I don't know how to dribble. And so what men actually feel like in couples counseling is that they don't know how to effectively communicate.
Oh,
So
sorry. I
imagine a
thought you were
situation where you're, like,
suggesting
going
cinder
into a
blocks
court of
as
law, and
a
there's a judge there,
solution
and
to
your
the
wife makes her
problem.
case, right? She says, "Hey, Alok is
Never
neglectful,
mind.
He doesn't appreciate me. I do so much for him, and I know he works hard, but he's really short with me sometimes, and it really hurts, and I feel really underappreciated." And then as a man, how do I respond to this? I don't speak the language of emotions. Judge, એવું નથી. તમને સમજણ નથી પડતી. આ બેન દારૂ બહુ પીએ છે, પછી મને લાફો મારે.
Stop.
What is
દારૂ
happening
બહુ
right
પીએ,
now?
પછી
What
એ
did
મને
he
લાફો
do?
મારે તો મારાથી
He's
એને
trying to
લાફો
brainwash
ન
me?
મરાય, ન
Yes.
મરાય યાર. પછી હું શું કરું? And so as a dude, you're like, you don't know how to
Why did you just
communicate
switch?
in the way
Wait,
that
wait, can we
therapists
pause this for a
So men
second?
literally
Can we just intake what just happened? Were we supposed to understand what he just said?
I don't know. He just keeps going on in English like we understood what he said. I don't understand.
This dude literally just melted my mind, dude. I'm actually lost.
I forgot everything that he said before that now.
I know. I'm confused. What are we talking about now?
Okay, it's apparently on another level. He's like saying men don't understand the language of emotions. So it sounds like a foreign language to us.
Okay, that makes more sense.
totally feel
Okay.
outgunned to engage in
Jesus.
things like couples therapy. And that's because we as men communicate our emotions in a different way. So my
Based.
favorite example of how men communicate differently
He just
is
broke
the
my
negative
brain to
expression of
prove
a
the
positive
point.
affection.
Got it.
So when we like someone and we're proud of one of our homies or our bros, we don't say that to them, right? In fact, what we do is we kind of dog them about it.
Yeah.
If my friend has been single for a while after a bad breakup and starts dating someone else, and I feel really proud and good about that, I don't say, "Hey, friend, I'm really proud of you, and I'm proud that you've been able to find someone who
about
sees
time,
the
you
lovable
dumbass."
qualities within you that I see. I'm proud that you found someone
That's how
who
we
treats you
deal
the
with
way
it.
that I think you deserve to be treated, who loves you for who
Yeah,
you
he
are
legit
in the
just
way
cast
that
a
I
spell
love
on
you
us
for
for
who you
sure.
are. In the history of humanity, I do not think that sequence of words has ever
I'm
been
not a
spoken
fan
by
of
single
Dr.
man.
Gay
That's not what we
Smokey.
say. What do we say? We say, "Bruh, GG, noob, you're whipped. I guess we'll never see you again." And we're smiling the whole time. We're not like, why don't you text me anymore?
He did
I know
pretty
you haven't
good,
been
though.
texting me. I feel hurt. Instead, what
doing
we do
pretty
is
good
we
here.
actually dog on this guy, right? We're like, we call him whipped and we call him a wuss and we call him, like, we say all these negative things, right? Like, oh, where's the apron strings? We'll say all this, like, misogynistic crap.
True.
But the whole time, we're, like,
Misogynistic?
expressing appreciation and smiling at him.
English
men
is not
have
his
this
first language.
negative expression of a positive affection. When we feel good about something, we can't just say that, right? Because that's not what we were taught. Instead, what we have to do is we have to insult the person that we're proud of. That's not how psychotherapy works, right? So if this is my mode of communication, I go see my therapist and my therapist is proud of me. They don't say, hey, fucker, you got a job. You suck. I guess you're not going to be coming to therapy anymore because you ain't got this time because you got all this work to do. You know, screw you. That's not what your therapist says.
But that's what I want to hear.
Say the opposite. So the way that we're trained to speak in therapy is, first of all, don't speak very much, right? Don't solve problems. Just sit there and listen and ask this person lots of questions that
That's
they're
why
going to say,
therapy doesn't
I
work
don't
for
know,
men. Got
How
it.
do you feel about that? How does that make you feel? I don't know. Well, how does that make you feel? I don't know. And so then if you're a dude and you go to therapy, you feel like an idiot, right? Because they're asking you all these questions. You're supposed to know what you feel, but you don't know. And that's because of the way that we've been taught about our emotions. The last thing to consider is that when it comes to emotional health, men are very physical with it. So even if I ask a dude, hey, like, you know, it sounds like you got dumped. Tell me a little bit about how you feel. The dude may not be able to say, I feel unlovable. I'm full of fear that perhaps I won't be able to find a partner. I'm afraid that I'm
really
fundamentally
good.
broken in some way that precludes me and maybe destines me to be alone for the rest of my life. That's not what dudes say. What dudes say is it felt like she ripped my heart out. It felt like she stomped on my balls. And if you say that as a dude, the other dudes will know exactly what you mean, right? Like we all know, like, oh man, like, oh, it's not just ripped your heart out, it's also a stomp on the balls. I felt that, man. The last time I got dumped, I found out my partner was cheating on me. Felt like she kicked me in the nuts, dude. I know exactly how you feel. That's how we talk. We're very physical in nature. The other thing is if you talk to men about who support each other, right, and they say, if you get dumped, what's the first thing you should do? Hit the gym, baby. And that's where we may assume that this relates to confidence, that if you start working out, you get buff, then you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm so sexy. But we don't even acknowledge
No,
for a
that's
moment
exactly
that
what I'm saying. You
maybe
want
a
to do something
physiological aspect to
physically
improve your mood.
exerting.
And one of the biggest mistakes that I think we've
Like,
made
it's
in the field of
good.
psychotherapy is that we've separated out the mind from the body. Whereas if you look at modern science, we know that anxiety is not just an emotion. It's not just in your mind. That emotions have physical ramifications. That anxiety can induce diarrhea and change the rate of your peristalsis. Anxiety activates your sympathetic nervous system and reduces blood flow to places like your stomach and increases blood flow to other parts of your body.
Base Naomi.
So we know that
Talk shit to their
emotions are
face.
actually very
Do it.
physiological in nature. So why is it as a society
The
that
best
we've
way
kind of
to do
gotten
it.
on this track of simply talking about them instead of acting physically? And a lot of the men that I've worked with, I've sort of noticed that this physical component is way more important than the talking component, at least compared to the women that I've worked with. Just to give you all a simple
The problem is
example,
we're on the internet, so
I
nothing
find
is
that the
technically
men
to
in my
somebody's
office
face.
need hugs way more than the women. Now, there are a lot of complications to that. There's a gender dynamic, right, between me and the woman, where maybe the woman doesn't feel as comfortable to hug me. Maybe I don't feel as comfortable to hug the woman. So I'm not saying that that's like a statement of fact. But what I've noticed is that, like, hugging men, the patients in my office who are dudes,
you were
leads to, like,
socialized
a
more
lot more
masculine.
emotional healing and sometimes
Makes sense.
tears and all this kind of stuff, and like more dick jokes after we're done, right? So there's something very physical about the way that men deal with their emotions. And so if we assume all of this is true, what does this mean for you as a dude? So I know this sounds kind of weird, but the first thing that I'd recommend is that you actually seek psychotherapy if you're struggling in some way. And that may sound weird because you said, Dr. K, that there's a systemic bias. Yeah, but it's still the best evidence-based treatment that we have
But
for
you've
dealing
also
with mental
kind of,
illness.
didn't he also just kind of just say that therapy doesn't really work for guys?
Medication is just
Because we don't want to go and sit
another
and
thing
talk
we need to
about
keep
our
in mind is
feelings
that there
and
are
be
randomized
asked,
controlled
how does that make you
trials on many
feel?
types of
And
psychotherapy,
answer,
which
I
show
don't
that
know,
they are
because we don't want to be
equally
answered
effective
questions
for
that we don't know
men
the
and
answer
women.
to.
So it's not like
Or can't
psychotherapy
find the
works.
answer
It's
to.
just that if you're engaging in psychotherapy as a man, there
So I
may
don't
be
know
a
if that's
couple of things that we
necessarily
can
always the
arm you
best.
with to really make that psychotherapy really worthwhile. So the first recommendation that I have is that you see at least 3 psychotherapists, or at least you see at least 3 before you give up on therapy. If you love the first one, then stick with them. And so a lot of psychotherapy is about fit, and it may just be hard to find someone who's able to communicate with you in a way that is helpful. So a couple of things that I would recommend, some language that you can use if you go to psychotherapy. So the first is just simply let your therapist know, hey, I'm not really aware of what I feel all the time, and I'm not very good at articulating my feelings. Because oftentimes therapists will say, how do you feel? And as dudes, we don't know how to answer that. So just be transparent with them at the beginning. Another thing that I'd recommend is that y'all check out this idea of normative male alexithymia, which is this
What?
idea that men are, by default, it's normative,
That's
so
a
it's like
word?
most men are colorblind to their internal emotional state. So check out our
Oh,
video on
okay.
alexithymia if y'all want to. And then you can even tell your therapist that, hey, I'm concerned that I'm a little bit alexithymic. So you're signaling to them
Yeah.
that you may not be able to participate
I
in
honestly
therapy in
think
a
somebody
default
needs
way.
to make a
The
therapy
next
for
thing
men
that
that
you
like
can do is ask your therapist to change their style a little bit if it isn't working for you.
I don't know, do it
So you
in
can
the
tell
gym
them,
or
hey, I've noticed that
something.
you're really quiet.
So you can
and
like
kinda
work
ask
through
these
your
questions
issues
like, how do you feel
actually.
over and over and over again. And then I keep answering, I don't know. Can you try to be a little bit more active or offer a little bit more guidance instead of being quieter and asking only open-ended questions? Can you help me understand stuff or guide me in some way? And some therapists may feel really uncomfortable with that. They may turn that around into a question. Why do you feel like you need more
Kind of.
guidance? I don't know, because this doesn't seem to be helping very much. So you can just ask them to change their style a little bit. And the third thing that you can do if number 1 and number 2 don't work is after 2 or 3 sessions, I would just go to them and say, hey, I don't feel like I'm actually getting a whole lot out of this therapy. So you seem to be asking
It's the
certain
same reason I
questions that
hate
have
arguing with
difficulty
Crab about
answering,
free will.
and I'm hoping that
Because
you
every
can
time I say
recommend a
something, he's like,
different
but why do
therapist
you do that?
who's a
But
little
why
bit
do you
more
do that?
active,
There's
can
always
offer a
another
little
question
bit more
behind it.
guidance or asks questions
I like
in a way
getting
that
to
can
a
help me understand
resolution,
my emotions better.
answering the
And I know that
questions.
this sounds
That's
more.
why I hate philosophy
oh
in
my
general.
God. As a dude, why would I ever do that? As anyone, as any patient, why would I ask to see a different therapist? It means that I don't think they're good. And it doesn't mean
True.
that they're not
They
good. It
don't.
just means that they're not really helping you
don't.
very much. Or at the minimum, you can have a conversation about what's working and what isn't, and then hopefully y'all can work through that stuff. So I, as a therapist, actually don't feel, I mean, I feel
Mhm.
bad in some ways, but I'm really grateful for all
Think
of my
bad,
patients who have
lift
come to
good.
me and said, hey,
True.
Dr. K, this is not working. Because then one of two things happen. One is either we work on it and then we actually make a breakthrough of some kind, and now we're really jiving
That's what I
together.
need to get in my new house.
Or I
The
recommend
punching
that
bag.
the person goes see someone else. And what's my duty as a doctor or someone's
Something
duty
to
as a
hit
therapist?
when I'm angry.
It's to help the person, not help the person myself. It means giving that person whatever kind of help they need. So
There's
oddly
a
enough, I'm still
good
recommending
fucking
that you'll
video
try
from
psychotherapy
somebody I
because
don't
it is still
like
an
whatsoever.
evidence-based, very effective approach. The other thing to consider, though, is that a lot of emotions live in our body. And as men,
Shut up, mud crab.
sometimes
Go
we
away.
need more bodily stuff. So there are studies that show that Tai Chi
Yeah, that's
and
what I need.
yoga, for example, are effective treatments for a lot of things like mood disorders or anxiety or things like that. So adding a physical component to your
True.
emotional health is very, very helpful. The other thing to consider is that there's a range of new and kind of in vogue things
True,
called
but I hate you.
somatic
No, I'm
therapies.
kidding. It's
So
not
these
actually
are
true.
therapies that incorporate the body in some way. So good examples of this are EMDR or EFT, which is the emotional freeing technique, or tapping. So when I first encountered these studies
Nope,
about 10 or 15
not doing
years
it.
ago, and I used to sort of, my area of interest was evidence.
No, I know exactly what he's saying.
I thought all this stuff was like kind of BS, right? So it's like the idea behind tapping is that your emotions are
So
stored
he's
in your
basically
body.
saying why
and that
is
you can
the
tap on
answer
certain
because
parts
there's
to
always
free
another why.
emotions. And I was like,
So as
this
soon as
doesn't
you
make
want
any
me to
sense.
stop
It's all
asking
BS.
why, just
And it
admit
turns
that
out
I'm
that
right.
Over the last decade or so, there have been
is the
some
way that
studies
he
that
goes
actually
about
show
it.
that this is a pretty effective technique.
He wants to why
We're
me
not
into
really
agreeing
100%
with him.
Sure, you know, the studies aren't super high quality, but there's more and more evidence that stuff that is not classically
Yeah,
effective may
legit.
be effective, and specifically that a lot
Like,
of
give
somatic
guys
therapies
some
seem to
kind
be
of
gaining a lot
physical
of weight and
task
gaining a lot
instead of
interest. So I encourage y'all to seek out
give the
more
guys some kind of physical
bodily-oriented
task
kind of
rather than
evidence-based
just
techniques.
talking about it,
And the
because
last
that
thing that I
doesn't
just
help
want to
us.
share with y'all is that I've seen that across the globe there's a lot more men's work kind of going on. And this isn't psychotherapy.
It is
but
not
it's just
super
sort of
content. It
groups
is
of men will get
not
together,
today,
they'll
especially where I'm
participate in all
already
kinds of things of
stressed as fuck.
communication, or even like some sorts of like physical rituals or like taking hikes. There's sort of this very like physical component to their emotional health, which they all sort of get together and do. So I can't speak
My
to
DMs
specific
just
things
keep
like
coming
that. I'm
in.
just sort
So
of
yeah, I'm
pointing
gonna
that
wrap
out
up
as a
after we're
trend.
done with this video.
So at the end of
'cause
the day, I know it sounds kind of weird, but I do think that therapy sucks for
It's
men for a
frustrating.
lot of
I'm
reasons.
getting a headache.
Some of that has to do with the way that we're raised.
But I
some
love
of
you
that has to
guys.
do with the way that psychotherapy was
Sorry.
developed. And so as men, we sort of really need to think a little bit
So
about
for my
how can I
mental
become
health,
emotionally
I
healthy.
need to
So I
end this
definitely
stream
give
soon.
therapy a shot, but go in with some of these disclaimers in mind. Go in understanding that you may not be perfectly suited to this, that you're stepping onto the basketball court, but you don't necessarily know how to
It's
dribble.
only an hour.
And so just recognize that and ask your therapist for
The
help.
logistics
and the
of
second
this,
thing to consider is that especially as men, a lot of our emotions live in our bodies. We may need to
Thing.
leverage
I'm not
our
even doing
bodies or
anything.
do
I'm
some
just
kind of bodily work to
once
really
it's
help us
actually once the
achieve
debate actually starts, all of my frustrations and like stuff is I'm gonna fucking all right. You're banned. All right, Mudcrab is timed out. Yeah. So once the debate actually starts, all of my stress should lift. It's just making sure everybody's showing up and that we have enough people and the topics are good and all that. And that there's going to be enough of a conversation, good representation on every side of the argument. It's stressful, but I like doing it at the same time because of the accomplishment you feel when it's all done.
Oh man, that was an interesting video, man.
You weren't paying any attention, were you?
I literally just came back.
It was a good ass video, you bastard. It actually kind of did explain, but when his final answer is still men need to do more therapy or go to therapy, it kind of is cross to what he was saying, because basically what he was saying through the first part is how therapy doesn't work the same for men and women, but yet they're still going to ask those same questions and interact in it the same way. So I came up with my own solution. If we need some kind of better therapy for men, where we can do it like in a gym or in some kind of place that has a way to exert our physical stress, because that's how we cope better. Just get Dave
Based in
number
true.
2 up there. He never stops talking. True sipping.
Dave number 2? Oh, Dave
Forrest.
number 2.
Forrest.
Yeah, I was like, wait, who is that?
I mean,
what the hell, Smokey?
That's also a good way to get that frustration out.
Yeah,
I suppose.
You know this from personal experience, or what?
I said I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. You're trying to change your mind at the end there.
Yeah, exactly. You feel bad for Mudcrab?
Okay, over. No.
Nice, Naomi. True. I mean, he can always hop in here if I'll actually let him in. I don't even have it up. He could be in there waiting. I didn't even have it up on my screen. I was being that guy.
So you weren't even paying attention, dude. Good one.
To what?
The video.
I have the video on this screen. I have StreamYard over on this screen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could have just watched it on this screen where StreamYard is, but, you know.
Yeah.
You know what? To the void, bitch. Just kidding. Sorry, I'm in that kind of mood today. Just gonna kick people. I'm gonna be in the back room during the panel, and I'm just gonna be like, all right, you're annoying me. Get out. Next. See, rather than talking about my problem, I just solved it by kicking him. All right. Anyway, thank you all. Love you. I'm wrapping up because I need to like get up, move around, walk, make some food, something.
Go make some food or something.
Sitting here, I just. Meh. Love you. Bye, chat. I will see you later. Who knows? I might go live after the stream or something for a couple hours as a bonus.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You think so?
But I will absolutely be here tomorrow. And You know I'll be here on Friday for the long haul. You're all amazing. I'm going away. Maybe I'll take a nap. I don't know. No.
Dude, nap sounds amazing right now, honestly.
I'm way too stressed to take a nap.
Nah, nap sounds amazing.
But yeah, let's kill the stream.